gala occasion for bugs, the moth ball. Now, David, last night we were talking about surnames, the derivation of surnames,
yes.
How Astle originally came from East Hill, and, Lily Serna. Serna was a type of small deer. But tonight, a particular surname and the significance of that surname.
Well, this is a surname that is enshrined in a phrase, and it's a phrase a lot of people know, the life of Riley. And yet few people know who or what was Riley, who had such a carefree existence, the life of Riley being exactly that, an easy way to live. Now, there are several theories, and I think if you add them all up together, they actually firm the phrase in our minds. But in 1880, there was a US poet called James Whitcomb Riley, and he wrote very languorous sort of ballads about the rural life. So already there's that one sort of impetus coming from the States. Another impetus comes from Ireland, no surprise, because in County Cavan in Southern Ireland, there was a dominant clan, a different spelling, called the Riley clan.
So when you say a different spelling, what was their spelling?
Well, the phrase is actually capital R-I-L-E-Y, and the Irish clan was R-E-I-L-L-Y. So different spelling, but essentially the same name. And they were a very well-to-do clan, and in fact lived quite a decadent life. And I could imagine a lot of the common folk actually aspiring to that lifestyle. Now, around the early 1900s, there was also a very popular music hall ballad called The Life of Riley, or The Riley Life, and again, firming that idea. But even more importantly, there was a very popular advertising campaign in the US in the 1930s for a crease-resistant suit. And there was a gentleman dressed up, very Don Draper-like, in an immaculate suit called A Day in the Life of Riley.
That's got to be where it's come from. I mean, crease-resistant suit. What could be more persuasive than that?
You can lead a hedonistic life and still look immaculate. But really just sort of cinching the deal, in 1950s there was a radio drama, I should say a sitcom, called The Life of Riley. And it was all about this one gentleman called Chester Riley, a role that Jackie Gleason would eventually play in the TV role, who had exactly that. A very kind of laid-back life, even though a lot of sort of difficulties and slapstick contretemps occurred. But there are 5 different aspects, all of which sort of snowballed the phrase into the dictionary.
I'm working towards the life of Riley. Haven't quite got there yet.
No, not yet.
Thank you, David. Let's look at the scores, and Steve is on 7, Kerry is on 12. We're heading for more letters, and Kerry, your turn.
Lily, could I please get a consonant?
Thanks, Kerry. N.
And another consonant?
P.
And a vowel, please?
E.
And another vowel?
I.
And a consonant?
R.
And another consonant?
T.
And a vowel?
A.
And a consonant?
Y.
And a vowel.
And to finish, E.
Here's the clock. How many from those letters, Kerry?
I got 6, Richard.
Steve?
6 as well.
Let's begin with yours, Steve.
Pirate.
And yours, Kerry?
Repent.
A couple of good ones, David.
Yeah, repent, all pirates. Give up your seafaring wicked ways. Good 6s. I did see painter quite early on in that, and then I would have asked for a consonant instead of a vowel, because painterly is actually a 9 here listed. In the end, painter is the best I could find.
Well found, David, but 6 each, Steve and Kerry. Let's keep our letters rolling, and Steve, could you deliver?
Consonant, please, Lily.
Thanks, Steve. D.
Consonant?
S.
Consonant.
M.
Consonant?
D.
Vowel?
O.
Another vowel?
U.
A vowel?
A.
I'll take one more vowel,
Another A.
and we'll finish with a consonant, please.
And last letter, T.
30 seconds on the clock. How many that time, Steve?
5.
Kerry?
5 as well.
Let's start with yours.
Boast.
And yours, Steve?
The same word, boast.
Would you just verify that you are both boasting? No worries, David.
No doubts. Doubts was mine, and that's a 6.
Nicely done. Solid 5s for Steve and Kerry. We're heading back to the numbers now, Kerry. And actually, I was wondering with architecture, do you have to do a lot of maths in your studying of how to build buildings and get the right dimensions?
Yeah, reasonable amount. Sort of a lot of scaling up and down and stuff, and trying to work out how things fit together a little bit. Not as much as engineering, though.
Okay, well, we'll see if we can get these numbers to fit together for you. What would you like?
Well, I always enjoy a challenge. I'll get you for 6 smalls, please, Lily.
Oh, wow. 6 smalls. Thanks, Kerry. 6 small numbers. All right. 3, 2, 10, 4, 7, 5. And the target to reach is 707.
Let's go there. Well, Kerry, you released the Rat Pack, a wild thing to do. How did you go?
I got to 700.
700. Nicely done. 7 off the target. Steve?
I think I've got 704.
704. You're only 3 away, so you're closer. Take us on the journey.
Okay, Lily. 10 times 7 is 70.
10 times 7 is 70.
And it's 3 plus the 2 plus the 5
3 plus 2 plus 5.
is 10.
Yep.
Multiply those together. 700.
700
And hopefully should be a 4 left over. Add it on.
is 704. Well done.
So, nice little kitchen sink there, I think. He's used everything, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So he's got to 704, Steve. You're just 3 off the target. 707. It's got a nice ring to it. Can you get us there?
Yeah, here it is. Now, 5 multiplied by 4 plus 3, which is 7, is 35. By the 2 is 70. By the 10 is 700. And then add the 7 is 707.
That looks a little bit like a kitchen sink to me as well.
Yeah, it is.
You have used them all, and you've got the 707. Well done, Lily. But Steve did well and scored 7 points. So this is very tight. Kerry is on 23. Steve is only 2 points ahead on 25. We are heading for another break. And your word mix this time, info reap. With the clue, a musical garment. Back after the break.